Hey, Wells Thompson here, former MLS Cup champion with the Rapids, now founder of Soccer Resilience. Club directors, coaches, players, parents, I want to tell you what I think is one of the greatest things that you can do for yourself and for others to improve and increase your performance on the pitch and in general your overall health and well-being. I'm going to cut to the chase here because it's pretty simple. Here at Soccer Resilience, our number one core value is you are more than an athlete. Take out athlete and fill in the blank. But we are not what we do. We are more than our work. You are more than a club director. You are more than a coach. You are more than a parent. You are more than just a soccer player. It's something that I personally struggled with for a long time. When I retired 5 years ago, it was one of the greatest challenges I ever had. Our culture has it wrong on winning and losing. Club soccer, youth club sports is not about winning. Yes, your kids should go out and they should try as hard as they possibly can every time they step on the field, and they should try to win. But at the end of the day, who cares if your 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old wins the game? If they're not learning to play the game the right way, we're missing the boat. The greatest thing that you can do for yourself and for others is to remind yourself and others that we are more than our performance. We are more than what we do. And the more that we understand that truth, I promise you this, it creates freedom on the soccer field. It creates freedom in the classroom. It creates freedom in our relationships. And it increases our overall mental state and well-being. We are not our minutes played. We are not our goals scored. We are not what level we rise to. At the end of the day, if we're just creating good athletes and horrible human beings, we're missing the boat. The great Billy Graham said, coaches will impact kids more in 1 year than most people will in a lifetime. And so we have a great opportunity to pour into these kids, to speak life into them, to teach them that failure is not an obstacle to the way, it actually is the way. Practical example, club directors and coaches, you're trying to teach your kids to build out of the back. Okay, it happens in a game, you build out of the back, you get going, passes intercepted, other team takes it, scores really, really quick. Obviously, that stinks, right? What is the natural tendency now? Boot it long, right? Let's just boot it long. Everybody up, boot it long. We need to encourage our kids, no, we're going to keep building out of the back, because that is how we learn courage. That is how we learn to embrace failure and setbacks. Building resilience is a lifelong journey, and the more that we can lay that foundation into these kids now, and what better teacher than through sport? The reality is less than 1% of your kids will go play college soccer, less than that will go play professionally. It's about teaching these kids how to deal with life, and sport is the greatest teacher for that. So remember, one of the greatest things that you can do is to remind yourself and others that you are not what you do. You are not your work. You are not your performance. You are not how you play on the field. You are way more than that. And that creates freedom in all aspects of life. Train your brain, transform your game.